Why this feels uncomfortable? This is harder than it looks. First question. When testing many metrics at once, what is the main false discovery risk? A. Metrics become unstable. B. Some significant results appear by chance alone. C. The dataset becomes biased. D. The model overfits automatically. Correct answer is B. Some significant results appear by chance alone. Second question. Why does running many hypothesis tests increase false positives? A. Each test reduces variance. B. The probability of random significance accumulates. C. Sample size decreases. D. Confidence intervals widen. Correct answer is B. The probability of random significance accumulates. Third question. What is a common real-world symptom of false discovery in dashboards? A. All metrics move together. B. Random spikes labeled as insights. C. Metrics become constant. D. Data latency increases. Correct answer is B. Random spikes labeled as insights. Fourth question. Why is false discovery especially dangerous in exploratory analysis? A. It limits creativity. B. It encourages acting on noise as signal. C. It prevents model training. D. It hides true effects. Correct answer is B. It encourages acting on noise as signal. Fifth question. Which practice helps reduce false discovery risk? A. Testing more metrics. B. Adjusting significance thresholds or corrections. C. Ignoring non-significant results. D. Using only point estimates. Correct answer is B. Adjusting significance thresholds or corrections. Sixth question. Why can A/B tests with many segments be misleading? A. Segments reduce sample size. B. Some segments appear significant purely by chance. C. Segments break randomization. D. Segments cause leakage. Correct answer is B. Some segments appear significant purely by chance. Seventh question. What is a real-world consequence of false discovery in product teams? A. Delayed releases. B. Shipping features based on random effects. C. Increased compute cost. D. Missing documentation. Correct answer is B. Shipping features based on random effects. Eighth question. Why is cherry-picking significant results a problem? A. It violates data storage rules. B. It inflates perceived evidence. C. It reduces model accuracy. D. It causes label noise. Correct answer is B. It inflates perceived evidence. Ninth question. Which mindset best prevents false discovery? A. Always trust the smallest p-value. B. Treat exploratory findings as tentative truths. C. Only use large datasets. D. Maximize statistical power. Correct answer is B. Treat exploratory findings as tentative truths. 10th question. Why should stakeholders be cautious with single significant findings? A. They are always underpowered. B. They may be false positives without replication. C. They are always causal. D. They violate privacy. Correct answer is B. They may be false positives without replication. 11th question. What best defines target leakage in machine learning? A. Using too many features. B. Including information not available at prediction time. C. Training on small datasets. D. Using test data twice. Correct answer is B. Including information not available at prediction time. 12th question. Why does target leakage inflate model performance? A. It reduces bias. B. It gives the model access to future information. C. It improves generalization. D. It increases noise. Correct answer is B. It gives the model access to future information. 13th question. Which feature is a classic example of leakage? A. A normalized numeric feature. B. A post-outcome status flag. C. A demographic variable. D. A lagged metric. Correct answer is B. A post-outcome status flag. 14th question. Why is target leakage hard to detect in offline evaluation? A. It lowers accuracy. B. Validation data may contain the same leaked signals. C. It only affects deep models. D. It requires large datasets. Correct answer is B. Validation data may contain the same leaked signals. 15th question. What often happens when a leaked model is deployed? A. Performance improves further. B. Performance collapses in production. C. Training becomes unstable. D. Inference slows down. Correct answer is B. Performance collapses in production. 16th question. Which question helps identify potential leakage? A. Does this feature improve accuracy? B. Is this feature known at prediction time? C. Is the feature numeric? D. Is the dataset balanced? Correct answer is B. Is this feature known at prediction time? 17th question. Why can time-based splits reduce leakage risk? A. They increase randomness. B. They respect the temporal order of information. C. They reduce variance. D. They remove outliers. Correct answer is B. They respect the temporal order of information. 18th question. What is a common business impact of target leakage? A. Delayed training. B. False confidence in automation. C. Increased data storage cost. D. Model underfitting. Correct answer is B. False confidence in automation. 19th question. Why is leakage especially dangerous in churn or fraud models? A. Labels are noisy. B. They involve future events by definition. C. They require deep learning. D. Class imbalance disappears. Correct answer is B. They involve future events by definition. 20th question. What is the safest response when leakage is discovered late? A. Ignore it if accuracy is high. B. Rebuild the pipeline with proper feature timing. C. Add more features. D. Retrain with more data. Correct answer is B. Rebuild the pipeline with proper feature timing. 21st question. Why is having no baseline comparison a major analytics pitfall? A. It increases computation time. B. It makes it impossible to judge improvement. C. It causes leakage. D. It reduces accuracy. Correct answer is B. It makes it impossible to judge improvement. 22nd question. What does a baseline represent in experiments or metrics? A. The final target. B. A reference point for comparison. C. The best possible outcome. D. A random guess. Correct answer is B. A reference point for comparison. 23rd question. Why can metric improvements be misleading without a baseline? A. They may reflect natural variation or trends. B. They violate assumptions. C. They reduce statistical power. D. They increase bias. Correct answer is A. They may reflect natural variation or trends. 24th question. What is a common baseline mistake in product analytics? A. Comparing to last week's best day. B. Comparing without historical or control context. C. Using medians instead of means. D. Normalizing metrics. Correct answer is B. Comparing without historical or control context. 25th question. Why is a control group a powerful baseline? A. It removes noise entirely. B. It isolates the effect of the intervention. C. It increases sample size. D. It simplifies dashboards. Correct answer is B. It isolates the effect of the intervention. 26th question. What risk arises when teams compare only before versus after? A. Underfitting. B. Ignoring external factors and seasonality. C. Data leakage. D. Class imbalance. Correct answer is B. Ignoring external factors and seasonality. 27th question. Which question checks whether a baseline is meaningful? A. Is it statistically significant? B. What would have happened without the change? C. Is the model complex enough? D. Is the dataset large? Correct answer is B. What would have happened without the change? 28th question. Why do baselines matter in forecasting evaluation? A. They reduce error automatically. B. They show whether a model beats simple alternatives. C. They increase variance. D. They ensure causality. Correct answer is B. They show whether a model beats simple alternatives. 29th question. What is a real-world sign of missing baselines in reporting? A. Overconfident conclusions from raw metric changes. B. Stable metrics over time. C. Low variance results. D. Missing labels. Correct answer is A. Overconfident conclusions from raw metric changes. 30th question. Which simple baseline often beats complex models? A. Random guessing. B. Last observed value or naive forecast. C. Deep neural networks. D. Manual rules. Correct answer is B. Last observed value or naive forecast. 31st question. Why is outdated data a serious real-world risk? A. It increases storage cost. B. It no longer represents current behavior or conditions. C. It reduces sample size. D. It improves generalization. Correct answer is B. It no longer represents current behavior or conditions. 30-second question. What typically causes data to become outdated? A. Schema changes alone. B. Concept drift in users or environment. C. Label noise. D. Data normalization. Correct answer is B. Concept drift in users or environment. 33rd question. Why can models trained on outdated data fail suddenly? A. They overfit training noise. B. The underlying data distribution has shifted. C. They violate assumptions. D. They lose features. Correct answer is B. The underlying data distribution has shifted. 34th question. What is a common business symptom of outdated data? A. Slower dashboards. B. Declining model impact despite stable offline metrics. C. Increased compute cost. D. Better explainability. Correct answer is B. Declining model impact despite stable offline metrics. 35th question. Why is retraining alone sometimes insufficient? A. Models are too complex. B. Data pipelines may still feed stale signals. C. Hyperparameters change. D. Data size shrinks. Correct answer is B. Data pipelines may still feed stale signals. 36th question. Which signal suggests data freshness issues? A. High training accuracy. B. Increasing prediction errors over time. C. Stable confidence intervals. D. Lower variance. Correct answer is B. Increasing prediction errors over time. 37th question. Why is historical performance not a guarantee of future success? A. The past is irrelevant. B. System dynamics and user behavior can change. C. Randomness disappears. D. Metrics stabilize. Correct answer is B. System dynamics and user behavior can change. 38th question. What is a common pitfall when using old benchmarks? A. They are too simple. B. They mask current weaknesses. C. They reduce accuracy. D. They increase variance. Correct answer is B. They mask current weaknesses. 39th question. Which practice best mitigates outdated data risk? A. One-time model training. B. Continuous monitoring and periodic retraining. C. Freezing features. D. Increasing model size. Correct answer is B. Continuous monitoring and periodic retraining. Last question. This one decides your score. 40th question. What is the safest takeaway when data freshness is uncertain? A. Assume stability. B. Validate on recent data and monitor drift. C. Ignore recent anomalies. D. Increase thresholds. Correct answer is B. Validate on recent data and monitor drift. Let me know your score in the comments.